Okay, so good morning, everyone. Am I audible to you all? Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. So, uh, good morning. So today we'll be just looking at the market outlook, like what is actually happening around us with the markets, and how can we deal with them. So these are the markets which most of you might not have actually seen or heard of, like, because these markets are so much in, you can say, in a kind of consolidation mode that it's very difficult to trade, and when it comes to option buying, it's nearly impossible. So let me show you something, right? So if we talk about how does a market generally move, the market always moves in the form of waves, right? So up, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down. Now there's something called, as you can say, short selling, right? So short selling is done usually just to give a cushion when the market is falling. But here what is happening, that the short sellers are so much intact that they don't want the market neither to fall and neither to rise. So what is happening, this is what happens when there is such kind of situation, that the market consolidates in a very tight range, right? It will move up, move down. So for, if Bank Nifty will consider, the general point of movement is from 500 to 600 points in a day on an average, right? And for a weekly basis, we take a range of approximately 2200 to 3000. This is the range for which we expect the markets to incline or to move in a weekly range. But what is happening here, if you look at this, the chart, the graph, then you can see here that this is the top which it has formed, right? So let me mark it. So this is the upper range, that is 35,700. Okay, so 35,700 is the upper range, and if you look at the lower range, then the lower range comes down to be as this, that is 34,969, or to be precise, 35,000. Right, so this is the range which the market is keeping, and if you look at the candles, then this was the candle on 27th May at 2:15 p.m. This was the range which was formed, and from 27th May till now, like today is 8th, right? So till now the market, today is 9th, right? So today till now the market has been in a range for almost you can say like 2 weeks, right? So if you look at as per the day range, date range, then the markets are in the same range for approximately 12 days, right? So in 12 days, you have to deal with a range of just 700 points where the market is either moving up, moving down. So the problem is that when the markets are such of type, they consist of pressure, right? So it's just like people who are the investors in ITC, they have been dealing with the same thing in like almost 5 years. Okay. But the problem is that we have been all the personal mentorship program, right? There are people who are okay with option buying, and there are people who are okay with option selling, right? But the majority of the people are more inclined towards buying sector. So in this kind of market, what happens if even I'm giving a buying opportunity or like a buying call? So what will happen in a sideways market, that the market will go up and then just come down, then go up, then come down. So in this case, what happens is the delta, because of delta, I hope you guys know delta. What is delta? Delta is just a Greek. So delta tells that what will be the movement in the option when the stock moves in the direction by X points. So suppose if option at the money option is having a zero point 0.5 delta, then 100 points movement in Nifty will lead to a 50-point increase in option. So the thing is that if I'm giving you a call to buy option, Bank Nifty option, suppose this is a trend line which was formed, this is the breakout which was formed, right? So if I'm giving you an option to buy, and what happens, the market does not move, it keeps on consolidating here, and what will happen? The delta value will decrease, right? Moreover, the theta value, that is a time decay, will continue to increase, and that is how, even in the spot chart, if it's not going to hit the stop loss, I repeat, even if in spot chart it's not going to hit the stop loss, in option chart it will hit your stop loss. So that is what happened yesterday. I had given a call, right? And the call was like 80 points of stop loss was there, and there was targets of 450, and like that all. So what happened, that my stop loss was on the spot chart, on Bank Nifty chart, was at this level, and it did give a breakout and keep on consolidating here, and for almost like 2.5 hours it keep on consolidating. And what happened, that it came down at this level, just at this level, and then it rebounded back. But what happened, when it came down at this level, the option was so much already under pressure that it did hit our stop loss. So on the spot chart, it never did hit the stop loss, but on you can say on option chart, it did. Why? Because the delta has been compromised a lot, right? So that is why I have given you another trade which was on a theta basis. So what does theta basis trade means? Theta basis is that with time, if there is consolidation, we'll be more in profits, into profits. So the problem with option selling on an intraday basis is it requires a little more margin than option buying, right? But as per the markets, we have to change ourselves. Nothing works every time in the market. This is a quote with, from a famous personality, that nothing works in the market every time, but everything works in the market sometimes, right? So we are going to change our approach. I am going to change my approach, right? Because I don't want you guys to have losses continuously, right? We have to wait until the market breaks this range, upper range, or this lower range, right? This lower range, or you can say this is the another lower range. If it's going to break, then only we are going to take a specific entry, until unless we just have to wait or do the option selling. So my option selling, which I have given to students, many people have already taken that and they have been benefited. Like 8 to 10% is currently ROI, which is going on the weekly basis. So this was the thing. Now I'll show you just another thing. What does playing in the opposite side, that is on the theta benefits, actually mean? Okay. So if we look at, just wait, let me show you something. Okay. Yeah. So I hope this image is it visible to you guys? Can you see this image? Okay, great. So this is an image, and just wait. Okay, so this is an image of what you can say is the yesterday's trade, which I had taken on the basis of theta, right? So what happens is there was this breakout. This is the bank Nifty futures chart. If you can see here on the top left, this is the bank Nifty futures chart. So this was the breakout which happened, and on the breakout there was this retest, and the stock continued to move upward, right, towards our target. So the thing is that this trade, this was a 5 minute time frame trade, and it generally takes us, that almost like 15-20 minutes to complete a target. But this specific trade took almost 1 hour. So 1 hour is a lot of time to hold any option that is at the money, because there's a lot of pressure at that delta level, zero point 0.5 level, and it keeps on decreasing. Until unless you have a delta of 0.8, zero point 0.9, you are pretty good with it. But if you're having a zero point 0.5 delta, it will continue to decrease, which means that with time your option will lose its volatility and it will approach towards its stop loss, not its target, right? So this was a 163 point up move which came in Bank Nifty futures. And if you look at the option chart, what happened to a zero point 0.5 delta? A zero point 0.5 delta gave just only 61 points, right? 0.5 delta means it will move just half of what the actual movement in the spot happened. So as per the spot, the movement should be 81, but it happened just only 61 points, right? Moreover, if you look, there could be a very, very good possibility the stop loss might could have got hit if there has been just sudden, you can say, fall and then rise, right? So this is what happens to the delta. The zero point 0.5 continues to decrease with time. So as early as possible, we exit our option trades. We are good. As much as we hold, we will be in loss. So this is one example of the up move. Now let me show you another example, which the trade which I had taken and why I had taken that trade, right? So if I show you, then this is the another, you can say, just give me one second. Okay, so this is another image, and if you look at this image, this is just what I have done yesterday. That is, I have sold a put option in spite of buying a call option, right? So look, just look at it again. Here is this 163 point up move, right? So it is going to be a breakout. So on breakout, the call value will increase, but the put value will decrease, right? So I have sold a put. So just take the reference. These are the two candles here. Similarly, two candles are here. The chart is just the opposite. And what I've done, I have sold at this point, that is just above the high of the breakout. I have sold the put option, and you can see that for the 163 point up move, we had a 96 point down move, right? That is pretty much higher. In the previous chart, we have seen that 63 point up move was there, right, in the option chart. But here, what is there? It is a 96 point down move. So for same 163 point, it is on you that in a consolidation market, whether you want to go with 63 points moreover risking your stop loss and your everything, or you can go by going on a short side or selling a put option with a 96 or a much higher probability of winning, right? So why I organize this thing? I organize this thing just to tell you guys that it has been a tough time, because from 27th up till like you can say today, it has been almost 12 days, no major options buying I have given, and people are too much, you can say, uh, tired, or you can say hopeless, like what kind of market is this, or like has I have lost my charm or what. But yeah, the thing is that as you grow as a trader, you have to see multiple aspects of the market. How does it behave? What kind of patience can it test? And you just have to behave that way. Market is not going to react in the way I want or you people want, right? It's going to react on its own way, and it is we who has to change in order to make money. So this is the thing which I want to discuss with you guys. That is, the market has been in consolidation for a very long time, and 12 days have already been, and I don't think that there is going to be any major movement up till expiry. Today also the market is going to open flat, right? There is no upward movement, no downward movement. It will open flat and it will close flat. Yesterday also it did close flat. So this is going to happen for today and tomorrow, right? Although Wednesdays are expected to be more volatile, but yeah, still the thing is that I don't feel that there would be any that kind of, you can say, uh movement in the market. So yeah, so all I want to say is that if you can take option writing calls, well and good. If you have any problem in them, then no problem, just wait for the market to show some momentum and we'll go with the calls. So this is the range, 12 days. Let's see, 2 days more with the expiry. This is the upper range. We have sold already a call option of this expiry. There is a lower range which we have also sold, and we are running with 10% profits. All those who have taken the trade on Wednesdays. So let's see what happens. If it still moves in the range, there's no point of taking any kind of trade. Just wait, preserve your money. Every penny saved is every penny earned, right? So all those people who are just hopeless or sad about this thing, that yeah, no calls are coming on, like they have invested money, don't care, right? We'll be waiting for the right time and let's see what happens. So any doubt, anyone? Yeah, okay. In this consolidation, I'm enjoying the selling the options and earning more than option buying. Yeah, exactly. That is what we have to do. And big profits are coming this week. I'll show you some of the screenshots towards the end of the session. We'll be organizing a particular kind of session on maybe like this weekend, right? So we'll be seeing a lot of things there. How much can you do when these kind of markets, what all opportunities lies. So anyone, any doubt? Is it all clear? Lakshmikant ji, is it done? It's good. Okay. So, Diksha Rai, is it done? Is it good? Okay, great. So, if you have any doubt, do let me know. We'll be waiting for this range to give it a breakout or a breakdown, and then we'll be trading accordingly. And okay, I'm really sorry, Prashant. Your name is showing some Diksha Rai here, so I'm really sorry. So yeah, let me know if you have any doubts, and then we'll be just waiting for the market either to give a breakout or breakdown, and on the basis we'll be taking a trade. Till then, let's just enjoy our options and trades. Okay, thank you everyone for being there for early morning, and for being there early morning, and let's see what the market gives. Right, so see you there. Okay, goodbye.